The Suns win. The opening tip. They'll have it first as we get going in the desert to Joe Ingles. Curry to Caldwell Pope. Deep two there, won't go. Lillard cleans it up, grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's Phoenix ball. Steph Curry defended by Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lillard matched up with the two-time MVP. And the Suns secure the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. Caldwell Pope to Curry. To Joe Ingles. Nice pass to get things going.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Here comes the screen. Lillard here against Steph. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Curry to bring it up. They trail by 1. Has a look. Shot by Curry, no good. Lillard to Tobias Harris. Here comes the screen. And stuffs it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's Curry controlling the offense. A pass stolen by the Nets. Harris to Lillard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
Steph Curry up against the Weber State product.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Kevin Love able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
I got him. Here we go. My ball.
Caldwell Pope to Love. Screen coming. Love to Turner. Has a chance. Not that time. To Lillard. Harris to Lillard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Joe Ingles to Turner. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Can't connect from in close. It's Brooklyn's ball. Lillard here against Steph. To Tobias Harris. There it is, Al Horford. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Elfrid Payton sizing up the all-star Lillard. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Nets have it. It's Lillard for 2. D's got it. Damian Lillard. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. Caldwell Pope. Missed a wide-open look.
Oh, it's quick work. Give it to him. Screen coming.
Lillard to Horford. Miles Turner with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And finishes strong.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Tobias Harris. Off the mark. There it is, Al Horford. 3 for 4. Good start.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
To Turner. Can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Kevin Love sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Payton into the front court. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. To Love. Kevin Love missed his first. That one goes.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
Brooklyn's got it. Lillard to Tobias Harris. Sizing up the defense. Shot from in close, no good. Hayden with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. To Caldwell Pope.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Joe Ingles to Caldwell Pope.
Screen coming. Let's switch.
The shot by Payton won't fall. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. This quarter's in the books. The Nets have the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Over to the right side. Redick to Lillard. Here comes the screen.
Screen.
Dane rises, missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Hayden. To Love. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Wide open look, won't go.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid how much money to miss shots like that? That can't happen.
To Redick. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Lillard. Shot by Lillard. No good. It's Suns ball. The rebound cleared by the Nets. Redick with it. Up by 6. Screen coming. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. Hayden into the front court. Now down 6. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Quinn snatching it out of the air. Nets reclaim it. Throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Curry with the ball.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Steph Curry with a look. Knocks it down off the step back. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Steph Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Doug McDermott at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. Nope, first one does not go. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Phoenix has the ball. Here comes the screen. Curry. Curling inside.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Redick. Horford. To Redick. There it is, Al Horford. He's now 4 for 6.
Old school equals high percentage.
Curry into the front court. Right now, down 7. The Suns with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Rozier. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Curry to Joe Ingles. Caldwell Pope to Joe Ingles. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. It's a 9-point lead. Harris to Horford. Reddick to Tobias Harris. He connects off the step back.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Curry has it. To Joe Ingles. Probing the defense. Joe Ingles to Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. It's Steph for 2. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Screen coming. And he buries it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys trail by 13. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. And they called a foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Nance to Tobias Harris. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Love to Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope defended by Lillard. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. To Turner from long range. Advantage to the D. Miles Turner, no good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Damian Lillard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And hits the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Second of 3 is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Long heave from 3/4 court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Nets have the basketball. Lillard to Tobias Harris. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Joe Ingles to Curry. Larry Nance Jr. Tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Oh, Miles Turner. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Porter to Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard takes aim at Steph Curry. Goes to the right side. Harris to Lillard. Deep 2 there, won't go. Curry into the front court. His guys down big to Turner. Larry Nance Jr. Huge block. Picked up. Here we go. Brooklyn with the basketball. Lillard here against Steph. To Tobias Harris. Porter. Probing the defense. Oh, that's 3 seconds. Curry to Joe Ingles. Lillard for 2. D's got it. Damian Lillard. He's 3 for 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Suns control the possession. Curry to Love. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Tobias Harris. Here comes the screen. Horford. Oh, nice find for the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Short jumper off the mark. To Horford. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Love. Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Love, 3 for 6 now.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lillard. Nance to Lillard. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Lillard. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Curry to Joe Ingles.
Watch cut.
Deep right corner. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3, and Steph Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Rozier. Miles Turner rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Curry. Fires the 3, and Steph Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Rozier. No, the Suns come up with the steal. Curry. To Caldwell Pope. On the shot clock for Phoenix. Steph lets loose. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Harris to Rozier. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Two-point shot for Curry. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Rozier with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Miles Turner sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
It's Steph at the controls. Beyond the arc for 3. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Tobias Harris. To Redick. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. To Tobias Harris. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3rd quarter comes to an end. And the Nets enjoying some breathing room. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Lillard to Tobias Harris. Curling inside. Lillard. D's got it. Damian Lillard. With that, he's 5 for 9. Hayden with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. To Joe Ingles. A pass stolen by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Reddick. Lillard to Reddick. Kevin Love pins it. Fourth this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Love. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
To Porter. There it is, Al Horford. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Curry to Joe Ingles. Stephen Curry with a look. He buries it, creating space with the step back. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Horford to Lillard. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Steph Curry matched up with Lillard. To Love. Ah, the monster stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Nets have it. Lillard defended by Steph Curry. Has a look. Lillard with a shot. No. Curry with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. Here comes the screen. Curry to Joe Ingles. The Suns with 4 to shoot to Turner. It was right there. To Porter. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry to bring it up. Down by 15. Here comes the screen. Curry. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Absolutely the right mentality coming out after halftime. That's what you do during halftime. You reset, you recalibrate, you come out and you attack like the first never happened.
Lillard to Tobias Harris for 3. Rebound Love. Caldwell Pope to Curry. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Harris to Horford. Off the assist.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Curry into the front court. Trailing by 14. Joe Ingles to Curry. Joe Ingles to Curry.
No, he can't guard you out there.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Nance to Tobias Harris. Able to convert inside.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
It's Curry controlling the offense. To Love. Joe Ingles. To Love. To Curry. That's no good.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, I've been waiting for this matchup.
Al Horford swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Deep two there, won't go. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now.
It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets. The Suns put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Brooklyn Nets did a fantastic job of closing out on the offensive boards. Even better, they were able to convert those opportunities into second chance points. These guys did an incredible job of being assertive once the ball was in the air.
Player of the game.
Al Horford put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
The Toronto Raptors begin the game with the basketball. Paul into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Houston with the basketball. Deep left corner. Beal. Down low Jokic. Trying to cash in. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
Old school equals high percentage.
Paul across the timeline. They trail by 2.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Dragic with it. He'll run the offense. Beal to Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Paul with it up top. Down just a couple. To Matthews. Nikola Jokic snatching it out of the air. And he draws contact. 2 shots coming up for the Spaniard, the All-Star, Marc Gasol.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Dragic into the front court. Leads 1. Screen coming. Dragic to Jokic. Curling inside. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into a shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Dragic with the basketball. They trail by 1. Here comes the screen. Beal to Kyle Kuzma. Dragic to Beal. Has a look. And it's Gasol with the rebound. To Paul. Mikal Bridges to Matthews. They get it down to Millsap. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Dragic knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. To Matthews. Five to shoot for Toronto. Matthews to Mikal Bridges. Lets it fly from long range. Shot clock violation. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Dragic guarded by CP3. To Jokic. Dragic. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in. Cleans it up. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Now Paul with the basketball. His team up by 1. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul. Dragic. Ingram picked up by Paul. To Jokic. Shot from the lane won't go. Toronto has the basketball. To Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. Dragic with it. Down by 1. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Bradley to Paul. Gasol to Bradley. Chance for Chris Paul. That's no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Paul into the front court. Leads just a point. Second effort on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Kyle Kuzma. A shot no good there for Ingram. The follow won't go either. Bradley to Paul. They work it down to Gasol. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. To Dragic. Kyle Kuzma buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Paul against the Australian. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
Hey, lock up.
Patty Mills picked up by Paul. Finish that. Toronto with the basketball. Bradley to Paul. Not today. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. So the Rockets hold on to the basketball. Has a look. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. The first quarter's complete. No separation so far. It's all even. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. And now Houston has the basketball.
Three.
Screen coming. Probing the defense. Patty Mills to Ken Bazemore. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, knocks it down from three.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a three.
To Bradley. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Jokic. Patty Mills to Jokic. Over to the right side. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Mikal Bridges. Short jumper off the mark. Patty Mills to Jokic. To Patty Mills. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. The shot clock expires. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Matthews. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. To Mikal Bridges. Going to launch beyond the arc. Mikal Bridges forced that one. Well defended. To Jokic. Beal. To Jokic. Trying to cash in. Shot by Ingram misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Mikal Bridges. Has a chance. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Dragic into the front court. 14-13 our score. It's a 1-point game. Beal to Jokic. Nikola Jokic. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. To Millsap. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Dragic matched up with Paul. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Dragic to Beal. Has a look. Shot by Jokic. Off the iron. No good. Paul into the front court. Leads 1. To Millsap. Paul Millsap. 3 for 3 in this first half.
He's so good down low. This 4-time All-Star really does a good job of utilizing that body to muscle through contact and finish with the best of them.
He gets it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Paul across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Matthews. Paul. To Millsap. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To Jokic. Beal. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Short jumper won't go down. Paul with it up top. Final minute, first half. To Gasol. They'll work it down to Millsap. Oh, Millsap. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And the finish off the nice step through.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Trying to cash in. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Now Paul with the basketball. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Kyle Kuzma sends it away. Deep three at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. That's it for the first half. The Raptors have the lead.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Raptors are in a close game thus far, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors. The Rockets have kept it close after one half. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
Marc Gasol looked great in the first half. He was constantly fighting for position in the paint and owning the boards.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Houston takes over.
I got him.
Dragic to Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. Jokic to Beal. Down to 5 on the 24. Short jumper won't fall. Paul into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Count the bucket for 2.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Dragic with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Here comes the screen. Bradley Beal. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Dragic to Beal. Has a chance. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Paul to Gasol. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Kyle Kuzma. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Paul. To Millsap. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Ingram picked up by Paul. To Jokic. Here comes the screen.
Screen coming.
Jokic. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews matched up with Beal. To Paul. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Dragic with it. Down 4. Taken by the Raptors. Paul to Gasol. Here comes the screen. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Jokic. Nikola Jokic, now 4 for 9.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Paul to Gasol. Flushes it home. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Beal to Ken Bazemore. Beal to Ken Bazemore. Patty Mills to Ken Bazemore. Beal can't connect.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
It's Rockets ball. Patty Mills matched up with Paul. To Kyle Kuzma for three. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face. He drills it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Mills in possession. His guys down three. Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. Paul into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Chance for Paul. Ooh, Chris Paul. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Beal to Ken Bazemore. Patty Mills to Ken Bazemore. Deep right corner. Beal, tough shot. He hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Paul sizing up Beal. Rockets have the ball. Patty Mills to Beal. Patty Mills to Beal. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Paul across the timeline. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. And a chance coming up at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Trying to cash in. Calls out of bounds off Ken Bazemore. They'll let one fly from half court. That ends the third quarter. The Raptors in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Millsap to Bradley. To Paul. Not that time.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Kuzma to Patty Mills. For 3. Well defended. Tough shot for Patty Mills. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Driving right to the basket, and he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Dragic into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Ken Bazemore. Has a chance. Ingram's shot won't go. Avery Bradley, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dragic with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Goes to the left side. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Bradley to Mikal Bridges. Here's CP3. No good. Goran Dragic. 3 for 6 now.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. To Bradley. Paul. Bradley. That won't go. Dragic with it. Trailing by 4. To Powell. Won't go. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Mikal Bridges. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Mikal Bridges. Paul. It was right there. Yes, Wesley Matthews. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the 4th quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Dragic guarded by CP3. Toronto has the basketball to Bradley. Ingram right there for the rebound. Gets it in the left corner. Beal gets it at the top of the key. To Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound Bridges. Paul with it up top. Up by 6. To Bradley. Nothing going here on that drive. Bradley. And the Rockets clear the board. Beal. That pass taken away by Toronto.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Paul to Bradley. Nikola Jokic sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. That one out of bounds off a Rocket. Bradley. It's Paul for 2. Ooh, Chris Paul. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Has a look. And the rebound taken by Gasol. Now Paul with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. To Matthews. Nothing going here on that drive. Nikola Jokic. Huge block. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Mikal Bridges calls out of bounds. Last touch by Paul Millsap.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
To Dragic.
Right. Shot.
Cleans it up. Offensive board. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Paul into the front court. Up 6. Bradley to Millsap. And he'll go to the foul line.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Nope. First one does not go. Missed the second as well. Dragic with the basketball. Down 6. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Bradley Beal, all muscle memory, puts it to good use there.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Bradley shot no good. Houston with the basketball. Dragic. Nice pass to set things up. And counted at the rim.
attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Paul doesn't get the bounce.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
20-footer for the win. At the buzzer. It's good. It's good. A fantastic finish. They've won it in the final seconds. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets emerged victorious after a tight finish.
And it's surprising. We got such a competitive game when they hit so many threes. But they did what was necessary to finish it off.
Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. The Raptors finished on the losing end of a close score. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Check out the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.